day, guys. Just a quick one here. We took a trade on June 25 this morning, and you can see we hit TP over here. You can see this is 1:7.35 risk to reward ratio. It's like sniper entry, like we've been getting sniper entry all through. And I just want to illustrate how we got this trade over here. This is a supply level. This is a 2-hour supply, guys. So how this trade was anticipated. So here on the daily time frame, you all know we start our analysis on the daily time frame. So you can see on the daily time frame, let me just use this leg. You can see we are bullish on this leg. So right now I went down to the 4-hour time frame to mark out the internal structure. So coming down to the internal structure here, we had this push to the upside, a retracement, forming a double bottom, and we had this push to the upside that swept liquidity above these highs. Now look at what price did. Price came down to change character. Do you understand, guys? Price changed character to the downside, giving us a potential change of character to the downside, signaling what? A reversal. So we want price to come into a more supply area so we can sell from and continue the bearish trend. So now coming into my chart, this was what I saw at this point. Before this sell trade was taken, I came into the chart and I marked out the 4-hour swing. Now this is the 4-hour swing high, and this was the low at that moment I came into the chart. This was the low when I came into the chart, and I was wanting price to I went down to the smaller time frame to read the internal 4-hour structure, which is this. I wanted to go and see what price was actually doing. So now going down to the 2-hour time frame, I wanted to see price creating something like this inside that 4-hour swing, creating bearish market structure on the 2-hour. So when I came into the trend, the price, this is what I saw. We're having what I anticipated, which was this. You can see, and we had this. So now price started retracing into what? A supply level, the last bearish leg that broke structure to the downside. And now when price got to this point, I never wanted to just sell. I wanted to add other confluences. Now you can see at this point we had a resistance, a support at this zone. Sorry, you can see price touched this zone, and you can see price broke down the zone, turning its support into a resistance. So there's probability that when price comes to touch this level, there's probability that it's going to respect that zone. So now when I came into, there was a supply zone lying above the resistance. That added to my confidence that okay, price might want to react from that supply zone. So I went down to my 15 minutes time frame, and again you can see price, while pulling back, price was just forming a trend line liquidity to come and sweep. So that was also a confluence, and you can see I had to refine the supply zone. To this area. You can see we had this rally, base, drop, rally, then a little base and a drop. So if you check, there is a valid supply zone over here price has not come into, which is this other block here on the 15 minutes time frame. So I marked this out as a point of interest. Price is going to come into and react from. So you can see price has reacted from that level. You can see price reacted from the level and gave us a quick push to the downside without zero drawdown. You can see we hit TP immediately, and you can see this is a 7.35 risk to reward ratio, guys. It's a very clean one, trust me. So right now I'm trying to look for buys again to the upside, because you can see the internal structure has changed when price took out this sell side liquidity. You can see the internal structure change. You can say we are having market structure shift to the upside, and now I'm expecting price to come into the zone and go up down to the supply and see if we can still sell down to the downside. So that was how this trade was anticipated and executed. God bless you guys.